I actually started a body of work relating to the figure with this idea of porosity. And
can you explain that?
Well, the see-through, the mesh, the see-through to the systems. I mean, the first thing I made was a wire sculpture of the circulation system that hung on the wall. And I also started to experiment with mesh that could be volumes, you know, be about skins and surfaces, where the wire is more about systems. So they were separate investigations, and it was with these that I started to combine the systems with the skins, with the mesh, you know, make these bodies. And I started to work more with found objects, like this case is a found object, and that I brought into my studio, and I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to use it. That I have had for a couple years, actually, and the figures were hovering near it. I kept knowing that I wanted to do something with it. Cabinet and, you know, stuffing things away, and memory and access, and then this word visitation. I was really interested in putting it out there to some friends and colleagues who are theater artists. So they interpreted that and came up with a performance that they didn't want me to see. So I thought, well, I've given it over, I have to be trusting. This project is also interactive in that gallery visitors are invited to sit on these chairs and to experience a sense of visitation by either looking at somebody else through the mesh, and to notice all this stuffing, this cramming, this pushing things away, this things that are sort of being expelled, or maybe it's all gonna fall over or fall out. You can't quite tell. So it's not as deeply interactive and participatory, but it is about sitting with this object and kind of noticing several layers of it. The joy of this project for me is it keeps going with the some of that dialogue. The blog helps me collect some of this, and then the other part of it is going out on these weekly visitations where the idea is to engage maybe a person or a place you normally wouldn't, and to hear their story. And I'm recording those on my blog. So I think this visitation idea is going to keep going. I'll physically be going around to places in the Twin Cities. I think I'm going to start it monthly, and to see what happens, I don't know. I'll keep making objects. I'll keep working with installations, and I'm going to keep working with the mapping of joy and pain.